Everyone's confused, and today we're doing episode 29 of F1 Fan vs. the World, with me, F1 Fan, and today we're heading off to Bathurst with me and I, Tommy Kyra, with Trickman 9000, and LesurfLad, as I take an early lead from Lesurf. Then he gets the undercut, at least he tries to, but I power back around the outside and hold on to the lead. So head down towards the second corner. Trickman's got the fastest car in his Huayra. Takes the lead, but not for long, as I try to make a dive up the inside, but can't. Then he runs wide, so I can. And now Lesurf's running side by side with him, seeing if he can make a move down in turn 3, but of course that's a bit risky. Give him a slight nudge, it looks like, so all a bit argy-bargy back there. I'll go jump back on board with Trickman as he fly through turn 5. Trickman gets it a bit wrong. Lesurf gives him a bit of a nudge, and he's in a wall. And Lesurf is not, a bit of a rash move, but beggars can't be choosers. I don't think that fits in that situation. But hey, so coming down top, coming down Mount Panorama now. So we head towards the hairpin. I'm in the lead, obviously. And and I clonked the barrier with my rear wheel, and so I'm kind of lose lead slightly. Yeah, I hate that little barrier. I clonked it multiple times before, and I'm on the grass and I can't save it, and now I've got a wiggle going on and I'm flying off the track down through the fast corner. Yeah, that's quite a scary place to go off. I wouldn't advise it. So now I'm in dead last. So that's always good. But Trickman's gone off. He did go off there, so I take second back, and what am I, 6 seconds down while Lesurf, I believe. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, 6.7 seconds down. Got a lap to go. See if I can catch him. The chances are I won't be able to, because Lesurf's pretty good racer, and I'm not so much. But I'm gonna push like a pushing thing, and so I'll do my best to fly around turn 3, get that corner nicely, fly around turn 4, get that corner nicely, fly through turn 5, get that corner beautifully, and turn 6, it's beautiful. So I'm nailing all these corners. Turns out I've actually caught up to him quite significantly. So he's flying through this corner, and I believe it's now 0.9 of a second, and that's been reduced to about 0.5 of a second, if that, because he got a bit slidey. Yeah, throughout the whole of that section he didn't make a single mistake up until when where you saw it. Well, he did make mistakes, just not any significant mistakes, and now I just caught up with it, caught up 6 seconds, and now I bounce off the walls, and it looks like my chances are over, because I almost had him there. Yeah, that was annoying, that little grass escapade. I'm gonna brake late down into the chicane though. It nailed the chicane. That was beautiful. Now I'm right back on Lesurf's tail. Well, not right back on him, but pretty close. And now I try to brake late, but overrun it a bit, and Lesurf takes the win. So that was quite a close race. Couldn't believe I actually gained those 6 seconds. I thought he made a mistake. I thought he busted them, but apparently not. So there we go. So next race, I don't know where it is. We're gonna go to it. Right, so we're going to Silverstone National Circuit in a 7-man room. I might have slightly missed our race, so we're going to do that one next instead, because I ain't going to change it now. As I launch off the line in my Kyra, and I get a massive start, and up to second already. I'm going to come from 8th to 2nd in less than a corner. So that's handy. So right now, I'm right behind not Trickman, I don't know what his name is, as Lesurf gets a bit wrong in the background. I'm gonna jump backwards a bit, not quite that far back. We're gonna jump aboard Lesurf, who's also made up lots of positions since the start. He started last, now he's up to third, with an excursion from the track as well, so that's good for him. As he takes Gotti there down the inside, coming through Luffield. Got a nice run onto the straight. So yeah, she's gonna catch up to me soon. I got the run on the Zonda down into Cops. He gives me a bit of a nudge. He gives me a bit more of a nudge wide, so that does make me very happy. Let's just say we can jump back on board with Lesurf, who is now taking second place for me after my excursion. As we fly around this corner, that's kind of Maggots and Beckett's, but not really, sort of. There's no Beckett's, just Maggots, as Zonda tries to push him a bit wide, a bit into the grass, and then probably goes and succeeds in his mission as he pushes him wide. But Lesurf's held it around the outside, going through Luffield. He's got the outside, he got the inside line Zonda, and pushes Lesurf onto the track, onto the grass, and into the pits. So Lesurf is kind of out of contention, you'd think, as he has to make a drive through, as I getting very close to the front end of Gotti there, as we fly through Maggots, not through Beckett's. Beckett's is the next one, so can't fly for it. Coming down Wellington Street, is it? Yeah, it is, I think, yeah. It's breaking down into this one, Brooklands. I do spin him out on purpose there. That was intentional, because he kept pushing people off the track when someone tried to overtake him, so I thought I'd give him a bit of karma. Yeah, and you like those eggs or apples. Right, so I got the lead now, kind of a bit roughly, but well, so no one's gonna take it. And now Lazon just pushed Trickman in his wire way off the track. So if I was the wire, I would be best pleased, but almost gets the rear end of me. I can just power away from it because I've got best accelerating car on the grid, which is kind of handy. As we break down into Brooklands, I avoid his Zonda, as he didn't turn when he braked. I'm never sure if it's braked or broke. Yeah, so I swerved to avoid him, and Lesurf's up into 4th place somehow. And coming across the line, I dive off the track. I'm not gonna let this cheater win, and so I didn't. And I did. What was it, by 0.089 of a second? Yeah, that was quite handy. Yeah, because he was on the line that I needed to take, and so I decided, instead of letting him win, I'll just take the win from him on the outside of the track. So that worked well for me. Lesurf managed to get up to 4th, even with his drive-through. So how he managed that, I don't know. He's just, yeah, pretty good at this game, obviously. Yeah, if he hadn't got that drive-through, based on that, he'd have probably won. And no doubt he would have won, because he was 12 seconds down. And then he caught up most of that time. I think it was more than 12 seconds actually. Probably like 20 seconds, but I don't know. Checked it yesterday, but I can't remember it. So yeah, that was a good race, ish, without the pushing and shoving and stuff. Next race is at the Capering, and it will be at the Capering. I'm not going to change that or pick the wrong one now. I better not. So here we are at Capering. I'm in my Toyota FT1. It's only a 3-man room because this was the race before Silverstone, so yeah, there were quite a few less people. Off the line, Lesurf makes an astonishingly good start. That's not really what I meant to say, but hey, as we break down into turn 1, I have to brake a bit harder because Lesurf was right in front of me, so I didn't want to really hit his rear end. It'd be a bit weird as he gets a bit wide coming out of turn 3. break down into this corner, don't know what number it is, but I take the lead as he runs a bit wide onto the grass on the outside, and I take the lead. They said that already, but still. Flying down around the circle, Lesurf's a fair distance back actually. I get a bad exit onto the straight though, and Lesurf, look what he's gonna do. Yeah. But he can't hold it for a corner, so overtakes don't work, apparently. I'm the only one that's successfully held on to an actual overtake in this series, and that was the first one ever, and that was where I kind of jumped on the front of Fredwood's car. Not cleanly over or anything, but that's where I jumped on the front of it. And yeah, and then held it for the corner. As for Lesurf, or both these overtakes, not so much. But well done with that. I did brake a bit. Might have, if it probably. I was thinking, at that time I was braking, I was thinking he might clip my rear wing a bit. But I did it anyway. Just so even if he did jump over me, there's no chance in hell that he's going to make the corner. So he didn't, and I got the lead back. So back on to lap 2, the final lap. The periphery. Lesurf gets a bit wrong on the exit there. So we come around the final. What am I saying? The final corner already for? Come around the circle. I did get on the inside and brake a bit much. I was seeing if I could get the literal overtake on him. And he was braking as well. He wasn't even braking. We were just kind of coasting around this corner. We both wanted to get the overtake on the other one, but neither of us did, and we probably both would have been it after our shenanigans. So that went well. Lesurf's looking nice. He could have made a dive around the outside there. That would have been a bit ballsy, a bit stupid at the same time, but he didn't, so no harm was done. So we come round the final few corners. Lesurf's right there, looking to see if he can take a win. A fast bit of straight. Can he? That's the thing. We come round into the final corner. I got the lead. I'm taking him slightly wide line. Lesurf's taking the same line as me. So we come down onto the final straight. Lesurf's side by side with me. So we come down towards the line. He's got the lead, and I've got no hope. So yeah, and across the line, and Lesurf takes the victory. Yeah, that was kind of annoying. At that moment, I said, "Damn you, Lesurf," after his overtake and just beating me on the final stretch. That was kind of evil, but still, I've done it to him many times, except much more tantalisingly close. Yeah, that's always cool. You get a nice close finish just at the death of it, and then they're like, "No." Yeah, I had to do it. I've never been overtaken before either, like literally, and it's kind of a weird feeling. I knew it was going to happen, and then I just saw it, and then it did happen, and I just saw the bottom of Lesurf's car fly over me. It's hilarious at the same time, especially because I knew he wasn't going to make the corner, so I was just braking normally. I managed to make it, and then he didn't, so kind of a bit in vain. Apparently we're going to watch it again. If we could just change it to what I was looking at. Yeah, I do racing bonnet view. So we're just coming over the crest of the hill and suddenly car. Yeah, so that was it. This wasn't the last race which he started to fly in, and not no siree. Yeah, I just said no siree. Yeah. So yeah, that was quite interesting. I did like that race. That was a good race. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I might do another race, but I don't think I will, because I had 6, and then I got 2 more really long ones from yesterday. So not included in the 6. And then I don't know how to spread it. I'll probably just do the other 2 next week. yeah. Oh. So yeah, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.